Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of guests of honor for this evening, past District Governor Lim Hock Tek and charming spouse Sally, accompanied by District Governor-elect Dolly Yip, Organizing Chair PP Chong Kwek Ping and beloved spouse Wong Ik Kun, Co-Chair Past President Teo Cheng Chuan, the President of Rotary Club of Kulai, President Alex Gui, the President of Rotary Club of Batu Pahat, Lilian Loh. Welcome, Past District Governor Lim Hock Tek and charming spouse Sally. Welcome to the Governor's Banquet, District 3310. Dear guests, please be seated. Our Governor's Banquet will be commencing real soon. Also, I would like to acknowledge the arrival of our past District Governor, Engineer John Chia Kam Long. Dear Rotarians, fellow guests, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. As we have all known, the Rotary International team for 2021-22 is Serve to Change Lives. The biggest gift we are given is the power to touch a life, to change, to make a difference. In the circle of life, if we can reach out with our hands, heart and soul, the magic will begin to happen. As the wheel, the rotary wheel begin to roll, let's all of us turn the wheel together. So all humanity thrives. We have the power and magic to serve and eventually to change lives. We have the power and the magic to serve, to change lives. A very good evening. My name is Ji Yuan. I'm very honored to be your MC for this beautiful evening. Good evening, guests of honor, past District Governor Lim Hock Tek and charming spouse Sally, District Governor-elect Dolly Yip, District Governor Raja Mohan Munisami and First Lady Nika, Organizing Chair Past President Chong Kwek Ping and charming spouse Wong Ik Kun, Co-Organizing Chair Past President Teo Cheng Chuan, Past District Governor Engineer John Chia Kam Long, President of Rotary Club of Kulai Alex Gui, President of Rotary Club of Batu Pahat Lilian Loh, Assistant Governors, fellow Rotarians, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to each and every one of you to 2021 Governor's Banquet, Rotary International District 3310. Today is a historical day as we are celebrating the First Lady Governor in our district. This is a historical day and all of us are part of this beautiful history. Please give yourself a big round of applause. Dear Rotarians, how are you? Long time no see. Am I right? At this very difficult pandemic season, we are so happy to finally have a chance to sit with you physically and to have a real fellowship and to celebrate this beautiful moment. First and foremost, I would like to do a roll call to welcome all our families from all over district, from Johor Bahru, from Singapore, from Sabah Sarawak, and also not forgetting Singapore. Can I call, when I have mentioned your club name, may I invite you to rise or to wave your hand so that we can recognize you and your dear members from each and every club. First of all, Rotary Club of Johor Bahru. Welcome. Welcome. Selamat datang. Rotary Club of Johor Centennial. Rotary Club of Straitsville, where are you? Wow, all the beautiful ladies. Rotary Club of Keluang. Rotary Club of Kota Tinggi. Rotary Club of Mersing. Wow. Rotary Club of Pasir Gudang. Very passionate, yeah? Rotary Club of Pasir Gudang Mandarin. Next, we shall have Rotary Club of Pontian. Rotary Club of Puteri Lagoon. Rotary Club of Segamat. Rotary Club of Tebrau Central. And we also have a group of good friends from Senai Estate Walkers. Befrienders Johor Bahru. Inner Wheel Johor Bahru. Definitely not forgetting our host club, Rotary Club of Batu Pahat. And also Rotary Club of Kulai. Once again, warm welcome to the Governor's Banquet, and I believe we shall have a memorable evening today. Next, I shall invite our guests to do the toast session. All right. Before we do the toast session, may I invite all our distinguished guests and Rotarians to rise to have the national anthem session.
Bersatu dan maju.
Thank you. Please be seated.
A very good evening to all. I hope I have not missed out except our distinguished guest from the Rotary Club of Johor Centennial. Please be outstanding to be recognized. JB Central, is it? Sorry, old man already. My thousand apologies. Please welcome Rotary Club JB Central. My apologies. Welcome to the Governor's Banquet.
Thank you, Past President Fu. All right. In a short while, we shall have our dinners being served. But right before that, we shall have the toast session. First, may I call upon the President of Rotary Club of Batu Pahat, Lilian Loh, to come forward to do his toast. Dear guests, please fill up your glass.
Distinguished guests, Rotary friends, and my fellow Rotarians, please join me to drink a toast to His Majesty Kebawah Duli Yang Maha Mulia Seri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Bilal Shah Ibni Al-Mahum Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Al-Mustafa Bilal, Daulat Tuanku. Thank you.
Thank you, President Lilian Loh. Next, I would like to call upon our good friend, past District Governor Engineer John Chia Kam Long, to come to the stage to offer his toast to the Sultan of Johor.
While we are all upstanding, please remember that your mask must be taken off before you drink the toast. Alright, just to keep in mind that's all. So while we are still upstanding, we shall all drink a toast, a royal toast, to Kebawah Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Ibrahim Ibni Almarhum Sultan Iskandar, Sultan dan Yang di-Pertuan bagi negeri dan jajahan takluk Johor Darul Taksim, Daulat Tuanku. Normally it's the right way. I will ask you to be seated first before you rise again for the next toast. Thank you.
Thank you, PDG Engineer John Chia. Next, may I call upon the President of Rotary Club of Kulai, Alex Gui, to come to the stage to offer his toast to Rotary International.
Before I give the toast to RI, so I would like to give a short introduction to Rotary International. Rotary is a global network of 1.2 million neighborhood friends, leaders, and problem solvers who come together to make positive, lasting change in community at home and abroad. Solving real problems takes real commitments and visions for more than 110 years. Rotary members have used their patience, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. We always working together to better out our world, and we stay committed to the end. So please stand and join me to the drink a toast to Rotary International. Toast to Rotary International. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Alex Kui. Last but not least, I would like to invite past President Gopal Nair to come forward to have a toast to our distinguished guests.
Honorable guest of honor, distinguished Rotarians present today. In this historical day, historical moment, I would like to share history which happened some 28 years ago. This was in 1989, when our Kulai membership went down from 25 to about 11. And most of the members were so sad, and we were in a very bad shape at that moment, 1989. I had the opportunity of attending an intercity meet hosted by the Rotary Club of Johor Bahru in this platform. Then this place was known as the Holiday Inn. And in that platform, I remember in 1989, a gentleman stood up when he was given a chance to talk, and he told me, he said this: ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share you all a sad news. The sad news is the Rotary Club of Kulai is dying, and the club has already gone into the coffin, and soon it will be nailed. This was a statement by that gentleman. I was very, very furious. I stood up when I got a chance to talk and told him, Rotary never dies. Rotary Club of Kulai will never die, and we will prove that the Rotary Club of Kulai's flag will fly in high mast. Today, Rotary Club, with that, we toiled hard and we worked so hard, and we built our club and we built our dialysis center, and today we are in our own premises in Taman Bintang. We are very proud to be called the Rotarians of the Rotary Club of Kulai, and we have become a very dignified club in the district, in the Rotary district as well as internationally. And I am very proud today that many of the members of the Kulai community and many members of other Rotary clubs did help us to be what we are today. And this is a historical day because Rotary Club of Kulai has produced the first district governor Dolly Yap. And please give a very big hand to District Governor Dolly Yap. And this is a great moment, and I take this opportunity as a senior member of our club to request our members of our Rotary Club to propose a toast to all of you for your dedicated and very stout support which made us strong. Please, Rotary Club, members of the Rotary Club of Kulai, to the host. Thank you.
Thank you, Past President Gopal Nair, for the toast, and we really appreciate that he shared with us the history of Rotary Club of Kulai back in 32 years back. We never know. My club has eventually gone through such challenge, but we managed to overcome and break through all of these challenges. And for your information, the Rotary Club of Kulai has a dialysis center which serves patients for about 100 patients every single month. We thank you for all the generous support from the community. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve you for today's dinner. So, while we enjoy the dinner, our protocol will start in another 30 minutes. Thank you very much. Bon appetit.
A very good evening to one and all. Again, to our Rotarians, PDGs, and Rotarians from Singapore, Sabah, Sarawak, Sandakan. Now, my fellow Rotarians, before we have come to our dinners for tonight, I think there are many people who have been contributing quietly behind the scene to support this event. And once again, we want to thank all the Rotarians for making time in attending our dinner tonight. So there's one man who is instrumental to organize the event, to make this event, to bring them together, right? To bring everyone together for this big event. He is none other than our organizing chairman, our past President Chong from the Rotary Club of Kulai. Please welcome our OC, PP Chong from the Rotary Club of Kulai.
Convener, DG, Dolly Yip, guest of honor, PDG, Lim Hock Tek, PDG, Engineer John Chia, District Lead Training Team Chairman, PDG, Haji Ontri Suharto, PDG, Datuk Zaini Abdul Akusa, BDG Philip Chong, BDG Datuk Lee, BDG Michael Yi and spouse, BDG Heng Li Tan, BDG Jeff Yong, DGN Joanne Kam, DGNT Dr. John Chan, Assistant Governors, Club Presidents, my co-host chairperson, PP Teo, host club president of RC Kulai, President-elect Kui, co-host club president, RC Patupahat, President Lilian Low, our organizing team advisor, PP Fu Kok Heng here, great man to us. Fellow Rotarians and spouse, and our honors guests here and afar on Zoom with us. Thank you for your attendance to our evening tonight. With the new normals, I wish to welcome all to this Governor Banquet. Wherever you are, whether in this hall or at other venues simultaneously across the district in Brunei, Malacca, Sabah, Sarawak, and Singapore. As you know, the COVID-19 pandemic still rages on with no end in sight soon. However, it does not dampen our faith and spirit in carrying out our plan and functions for tonight. For the 31st PETS and DITAS events, we are pleased that all the training and assembly sessions have been successfully carried out by a mix of virtual and physical meet arrangement. Rotary Club of Kulai and Rotary Club of Patupahat would like to take this opportunity to thank our first woman district governor, Dolly Yip, for giving us the opportunity to organize this event. being the host club, and we hope that all of us have a good sharing of Rotary knowledge, interesting and colorful entertainment, and for most of all, we must have a good fellowship. I'd like to tell a bit a story on how we go through in organizing this event. Actually, we started planning for a full physical event somewhere in December 2019. But unfortunately, suddenly we have an MCO coming in, and by March year 2000, by that time, I think our 30th pets and disasters event also affected, and then the cancer, and changed over to virtual. This is under organized by District Governor Raja Mohan Den. For the whole year of 2020, we were more or less undecided. Shall we have a physical meeting or a mixed virtual meeting for pets and disasters? We in fact went to visit a few venues and hotels to look for a suitable venue to organize the event. Looking into the internet connecting facility and the capability of the internet services. Finally, we located this hotel, the Mutiara Johor Bahru. We tried the internet connection initially, and then finally we find that we have found a good hotel, you see, to carry out this physical and virtual meeting. But unfortunately, this hotel is closing down end of this month, you see. I hope somebody will take over and then revive the hotel. We can have more function here. Actually, on January 2021, we were informed that the pets and disasters will be conducted via by virtual means. So we then meet up our district event team meet up, Patpat and Kulai Club members meet up, and we decided to synchronize with this event, and we then have a pets dinner and the governor banquet as a part of a closing event for the whole district pets and disasters assembly. Actually, we are very fortunate that we have a good IT team here, led by PP Teo, CC Teo here, and he have done a good job, and you can see the effect of the connection last night and tonight. And also, I need to mention the name here, PP Teo, Kailun, Vanessa, and our Ekman, Rotarian Ekman from Rotary Kulai. Finally, I sincerely hope all the incumbent president, club officer, assistant governor, and Rotary spouse, an eventful and successful year ahead, and remember to serve to change lives. Not to forget, all our member of Rotary Club of Kulai, member of Rotary Club of Patpat also, were contributed contributed to make this event a successful one. Thank you.
Thank you, PP Chong, for your speech and your sharing of your uphill task, especially during this pandemic, to organize this Rotary Distas and also Governor's Banquet as well as a pet graduation dinner. Now moving on, we are going to listen to the big man of Rotary Club in the district, the big man. He's a very important man, and he's none other than our beloved District Governor, Raja Mohan, who is now in Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, please put our hands together to welcome our beloved District Governor, Raja Mohan, to give an opening address. Please give him a big hand, please. Thank you.
Organizing chairs. Okay. I was told to wear. So it's okay. Organizing chair, President Roger from here, and also from Kulai. Convener, Dolly Yip. Guest of honor, past district governor Lim Hock Teck and spouse Sally. Past district governors, incoming governors, current and incoming assistant governors, club presidents and presidents-elect, current and incoming district officers, and my fellow Rotarians and Rotractors, if there are any. Good evening to all of you, and a warm welcome to this hybrid incoming Governor's Banquet. I just saying incoming Governor's Banquet because people will confuse Governor's Banquet. Is it for me? No, it's not my show, but it's for DG Dolly. My wife Nika and I are honored to be part of this auspicious event. Tonight we gathered to celebrate the continuity of District 3310 and specifically to recognize our incoming District Governor Dolly Yip. As my year is slowly coming to close, DG Dolly is about to embark on a journey I undertook almost a year ago. I am privileged to be passing the baton to our district's first female district governor, who will assume the high office of our beloved District 3310 on 1st of July. She has clearly paved the way for other female Rotarians to take up this honorable role as a successors. There were so many firsts during my term, and this is another first in terms of a significant leadership change in our district. Concurrently, the entire Rotary hierarchy, starting from Rotary International down to the districts, individual clubs and grassroots are changing guards. I look at everyone and I realize that each and every Rotarian in attendance are already primed and ready to embark on another year of service to Rotary, amplifying truly excellent commitments in their various roles. The talent that we have seen in the past 12 months is simply superb, and we are, as Rotary District, have been certainly privileged to have the best of you that have been ever generous with your time and service to give that extra something to our family of Rotary. It is always expected that leadership will come with a lot of challenges, but one would have never imagined that the year 2020 would bring us a global crisis. I must express that being a leader during this period is very difficult and mentally taxing. The coronavirus pandemic has been an epic test of character and determination for millions of people around the world. For us as Rotarians, it has been an ultimate leadership test. To all the Rotarians in District 3310, I would like to say congratulations for passing this test. Your resilience and determination to serve the community continue to thrive during this period. I want to thank all of you for your hard work and the sacrifices you made as your district governor. I too share the joy and pride of your incoming Rotary International President Shekhar Mehta has urged members to become more involved in service projects, explaining that caring for and serving others is the best way to live because it changes not only other people's lives but also our own. Each new leader builds on the shoulders of all those that went before and strive to pass the baton to the next runner further ahead than they received it. DG Dolly and a team are ready and will certainly rise to an extent to exit that challenge. As one chapter closes, another begins. Nika and I wish DG Dolly, Yip, and the team a happy and fulfilling year ahead. We wish her great success in serve to change lives. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
Hello. Thank you, District Governor Raja Mohan, for your inspiring speech, and it's always very inspiring to listen to your speeches. And now, before we proceed to the next protocol, we shall proceed with our dinner for 2 courses before we go into the installation ceremony of District Governor 2021-2022. Ladies and gentlemen, while having your dinner, please enjoy a video pertaining to the installation ceremony. The introduction of the first woman District Governor 3310, Governor Dolly Yip, by her daughter Denise Hang Ting via recording.
Hi everyone, my name is Denise. I'm currently in Melbourne, Australia, and it's winter right now, or winter is coming, and it's getting a bit chilly, so hence the scarf and the turtleneck. I would like to say a few words about my mother. For many of you who've known Dolly through the years, you've seen her grow as a member to a leadership role right now. She's grown through the years as being a member to being an amazing, passionate Rotarian and dedicated individual to the Rotary family, and grown so much to see how the small little clubs process and see the end polio projects and grow and evolve with everyone within the community through this beautiful leadership role. For many of you who've seen Dolly through this light of Rotary, she is a very independent, very resilient person. But just to shine a couple of light of being a mother as well, she's always put Rotary as priority, but also put her children through college and university, and see us grow as well, and juggle through motherhood with being a great Rotarian. I think for me growing up, I've seen Rotary so much, and I consider myself a child, or my brother and I, we consider ourselves children of Rotary, even though we don't have a certain formality role through it. Because many of the Rotarians through Rotary or my mom's clubs, the ladies and the gentlemen, many of them became my uncle and auntie. I'm sure you guys see me and my brother through many events. We have subconsciously lingered and followed her through different projects. I myself am very passionate about well-being, so I'm always there whenever there's a talk about wellness and health and walks and runs. Being a Rotary family internationally have given me a huge significant impact as well, to understand Rotary family in Australia and particularly in Victoria. And I see little projects that grow through the fundamentals of being in Victoria and see the little projects of service and charities, and I see this through the light of being a child of Rotary. So I definitely feel that for my mom, despite being just a Rotarian, she's being such a giving person, and she showed me the true qualities of being of truly that charity comes from home. That if we want to continue to shine this light of being charitable and generous, we really have to look into ourselves and ask how we can do it at home. The term charity starts from home doesn't come with light. It does come with a certain sense of purpose. And I think if we ingrain that through our lives, as of how my mom has ingrained it through our lives daily, as a child, as children, and slowly through little steps, it has slowly made me into the person that I am today. I want to thank my mom very much for being this amazing, wonderful mother. She's also my best friend, through many things and laughters, and we shared through our lives. But just apart from all that role, she's also a very giving individual. And I hope she continue to inspire everyone through this program today, and to continue to share light and joy and peace. Thank you.
Her mother, who is the incoming District Governor of 3310, Dolly Yap. As what Dennis has spoken to us, she realized that her mom is very resilient and very strong. And I believe from what Dennis has told us, Dennis has inherited her mom's strength. And I believe Dolly is a very good mother. I'm sure Dolly is very proud of her daughter, Dennis. Now, we are going to watch a video which is the handing over of Governor's Jewel ceremony, where our District Governor-elect Dolly Yip will be receiving the jewel from outgoing District Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy. Over to you.
It's an honor and privilege to conduct the installation ceremony of the first woman District Governor, Dolly Yap. DG Raja Mohan Munisamy shall hand over his governor's jewel to install Dolly Yap as the District Governor of District 3310 for Rotary year 2021-2022. And now DG Dolly Yap shall install Raja Mohan Munisamy as immediate past District Governor. DG Dolly will now present a bouquet of flowers to Nika. Nika to present a bouquet of flowers to DG Dolly. My fellow Rotarians, it is my pleasure to present DG Dolly Yap and IPDG Mohan.
Thank you. Dear guests of honor, fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I would like to invite the sister of Dolly Yap, Madam Doris Yap, to come forward to the stage to present a bouquet of flowers to the incoming District Governor of 3310, Dolly Yip. Dolly's family are supposed to fly over today, but due to the pandemic challenge, they can't be here, but they have arranged a beautiful bouquet of flowers to present to their loving sister, Dolly Yip. Congratulations. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Jackie Tay to represent the love all the way from Taiwan. Dolly's nephew, Mr. Chu Kok Kyong and family cannot be here, cannot fly from Taiwan, but he has sent the flower all the way from Taiwan to be presented to our incoming District Governor Dolly Yip, represented by Mr. Jackie Tang, the nephew of Dolly Yip. May I invite all of you to have a group photo? Also, together on the stage, we have the son of Dolly Yip, Simon, with us. Thank you, Doris. Thank you, Jackie, for the presentation of flower. Next, I would like to invite Dolly to remain on stage to deliver her address to all of us. Over to you, Dolly.
Thank you, MC. Good evening, guests of honor, past district governor, Lim Ho Tek, and darling spouse, Sally. District Governor Raja Mohan and First Lady Nika, Organizing Chair, past President Chong Kok Peng and spouse Wang Yi-gun, Co-Chair, past President Teo Cheng Chuan, past President John Chia, who is present with us today, past district governors, wherever you may are, incoming governors, presidents of Kulai Club, Alex Gui, presidents of Batu Pahat, Lydian Low, distinguished guests, my fellow Rotarians. Now let me begin by thanking all of you for attending this evening banquet, be it physical here in this beautiful decorated room or a faraway location all over our Rotary regions. This banquet is brought about thanks to the tireless effort and the working heart of all members of the organizing committee from the Rotary Club of Kulai and the Rotary Club of Batu Pahat, headed by the chairman, past President Chong Kok Peng and co-chair, past President Teo Cheng Chuan. It is both a lovely and a historical evening. Historical in the sense that this is the first time that we have a Distas Governor's Banquet held on a hybrid platform. I also wish to thank the organizing chairman and the entire organizing committee in Singapore and Kota Kinabalu, supported by the respective AGs, and for celebrating this evening with us. And not forgetting some from the Kuching, Sandakan. Hi everyone. I'm truly and really overwhelmed by this occasion to be with all of you, my dear friends, my fellow Rotarians, and my family members. Thank you too for all the kind words and congratulations congratulatory message from far and near, and how I wish all of you can be here this evening. I feel very honored, and all I can think of right now is how very lucky a person I am to have you with me this evening, joining me in my installation as your governor, an event very significant and a memorable one in my entire Rotary journey. That is something that I will cherish as years goes by, and as you are part of this Rotary journey of mine. There is a story that is very touching to me, which I would like to share. That was supposed to be spoken before I speak, but I just couldn't hold my tears. So I would like to share with you. I would like to share with you that was yesterday morning. I received a text from my family, a text from my brother who lives in Hong Kong. In our family chat, he asked, "Dolly, it is customary to send bouquet of flowers?" And from Taiwan, my nephew, Chiu Kok Kyong, and the family would like to do the same. I was in tears when I read those messages. It touches my heart. And another WhatsApp, my daughter, said to me, "Mom, I'm so proud of you." I could not ask for more. I'm indeed happy to know that my family is with me during this memorable occasion of my installation. My sister Doris, my nephew Yong, and my son Simon is here this evening representing my siblings. Thank you. I have spent a quarter of my life in Rotary. I'm a Rotarian because of past President Jimmy Leong. That was in 2005 when he wanted to charter a club. And like you, I always have a good feeling of being a Rotarian, and that feelings of satisfaction when we are able to make a difference to the lives of others. We serve, and this motivates me to continue to do more. The other important part is having that feeling of belonging, where we are called ourselves the family of Rotary. Unity and harmony are the very essential ingredients of harmonious Rotary family. Fellowship is a service, the conducive environment to allow us to excel in our service to mankind, above self and above our hearts. At this juncture, I wish once again to congratulate all my President-elect for having successfully completed your paths and are now ever ready to hold the highest office in your club. While it is a position of honor, it carries with it the heavy leadership responsibilities of ensuring that your club continues to be a vibrant Rotary club. I wish all of you my very best, and together we reach out more to do more. Tonight, we celebrate the success of months of training, and we owe this success to no other than our very own district training team under the capable leadership of PDG Andre Suharto. An international assembly trainer, and his entire training and technical support team. I'm pleased to mention here that I'm happy with the entire trainings conducted, be it the training of facilitators, my district teams of assistant governors, and district chairmen and presidents of the club who have benefited so much from the months of marathons training. Our district is fortunate to have such a dynamic training team, and I salute all of them to their sheer commitments and endurance. I wish to express my sincere thanks to past District Governor Peter Cheng and International Assembly Trainer Leader Tim Rotary from District 3502. For conducting the Chinese Mandarin Training Facilitators session for our Chinese-speaking club presidents. Thank you to my dear classmate DGE Supla from District 3470 for the technical support for the sessions. Have you just witnessed the handing over of the Governor's Jewel, a ceremony symbolizes my installation as your next governor and the taking over of duties from our current governor. Both our DG Mohan and I would love to have carried in person, but sadly, the current situation does not permit us to do so. DG Mohan is a fellow Rotarian and a good friend too. During my road to DG-ship, DG Mohan has been very helpful to me of his many advice and guidance, of which I am always grateful. Taking over from Mohan is not an easy task, but I take it with great honor because I'm taking over from an exemplary leader's assembly of his words and action. The challenges of the pandemic deter him from doing many things, but despite that, he managed to run our district very well. He's a very engaging leader, present in almost all our events. I always love listening to his many speeches, hardly recycled, and always connected to the audience and function he was addressing. Managing a Rotary district is just like building a house. Bricks after bricks are placed on top of each other to eventually complete the house. I'll be placing bricks on top of those that DG Mohan and those before him have laid, and in so doing, bringing our Rotary in our district to greater heights. As to achieve this, I need all of you to be with me. I'm humbly seek of your commitments, be it at the club level, the regions, or the district level. With the pandemic, my dream have been shattered, but not my heart, because of the strong Rotary spirit in me. I'm sure this goes the same with all of you too. We are in one big family of Rotary. The flame of our Rotary spirit keeps on burning, motivating us to reach out to our community in needs, despite the challenges facing us. We Rotarians are always known to raise up to the occasion, and this is something we must be prepared in the coming foreseeable future. With the mass vaccination program going on, we can only hope that the situation will get better soon and we are able to get back to our ways of doing things. Of course, with many adjustments and the compliance to SOPs, many of us are saying nothing can beat physical meetings, as we cannot wait to meet and fellowship. Should the situation permit, I would definitely want to visit all the clubs in the district again, meet and shaking hands with friends I met before when I was the District Polio Plus chairman. Your smiling faces, excellent hospitality, and the many beautiful places that you all took me, be it in Malacca, Johor, Singapore, Sarawak, Brunei, Darussalam, and Sabah, all are still very fresh in my mind. My fellow Rotarians, it was 8 years ago, in 2014, at a banquet dinner of a Pets and the Stars, that I stood before you, giving my speech as the organizing chairman of that event. And I never can believe that after 8 years, I'm standing here before you, giving my speech as an incoming governor. And all this began when past District Governor Dr. Zaini Abdul Akasar, one of PDG's Andre's advisor of that Pets and Stars, asked me the question, Dolly, why don't you go for DG-ship? Of course, at that time, I did not take this question seriously, but the rest is now history. I must thank him for his confidence and guidance given to me over the years. I would like to thank PDG Wang Wuluk too for asking me the same question. Both have in many ways played a part in stirring my mind to submit my name for DG-ship. I must thank too my other fellow Rotarians and friends who have encouraged and support me in this DG-ship journey, in particularly past District Governor Michael Yee, who opened opportunities for me to excel. The End Polio Now awareness campaign allows me to see the Rotarian world of our own district. It is a beautiful district out there where so much can be done to serve to change lives. My two children, Denise and Simon, have been an inspiration to me. They give me their blessing and motivation all the way. I love them so dearly. And so too are my brothers, sisters, my nephew and his families for their kind thoughts and support always in my Rotary journey. I'm very fortunate to be in the Rotary Club of Kulai because of the kind invitation of past President Jerry Lau. He brought me into this great club of excellent members who have been continuously source of support and encouragement. They are with me all the way in good time and in difficult time, and I just cannot find a word how to thank each one of them. I cannot think of a moment of how I can make it without them. I shall forever cherish the many moments of happiness and sadness that we all went through in building our club to what it is today. I shall make all of them very proud of me and our club, the Rotary Club of Kulai. I only wish I can mention all their names here, but I think it will be very long. My fellow Rotarians, may I humbly request all of you join me this mission to serve and change lives. Together we can make the difference. I thank you.
A very big thank you to District Governor-elect Dolly Yap for her sincere and emotional sharing. I believe Dolly was saying that she was very fortunate to be part of the Rotary Club of Kulai, but we want you to know we are so fortunate to have you to lead us in the coming district year. I'm sure with the outstanding achievement by you portraying in the End Polio program, I'm sure District 3310 will achieve greater heights in the coming year. Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe in me? Please give Dolly Yap and us a big round of applause. Next, I would like to invite Dolly Yap to remain on stage to present the Rotary flag to the President for the incoming President of each club. First of all, may I invite the President-elect from Rotary Club of Batu Pahat to come forward to receive the Rotary flag. President-elect Brian is coming on the stage to receive Rotary banner from District Governor-elect Dolly Yip. Next, I would like to call upon President-elect Johor Bahru Club. May I invite the President from Rotary Club of Johor Centennial. May I invite the President from Rotary Club of Johor Straits View. President-elect Catherine from Johor Bahru, Johor Straitsview Club. Next, the President-elect from Rotary Club of Johor Central. Next, I would like to invite the President-elect from Rotary Club of Keluang. Next, the President-elect from Rotary Club of Kota Tinggi. May I call upon President of Rotary Club of Mercy. President-elect from Rotary Club of Pontian. Next, I would like to call upon the President of Rotary Club of Pasir Gudang. Next, President-elect from Rotary Club of Pasir Gudang Mandarin, Mr. Wong. Dear ladies and gentlemen, present to you President-elect Rotary Club of Pasir Gudang Mandarin. Puteri Lagoon. President-elect Puteri Lagoon, President E. Now President E from Rotary Club of Puteri Lagoon. Rotary Club of Tebrau. President-elect Rotary Club of Tebrau. Last but not least, President-elect Rotary Club of Kulai. May I invite the guest of honor of tonight, Past District Governor Lim Hock Tek, to come forward to the stage to have a group photo. Also, I would like to invite Past District Governor John Chia to come forward to have a group photo. May I invite charming spouse Sally? May I invite charming spouse Sally to come forward? significant and spectacular moment for all the president-elects who are going to take the office on the 1st of July, year 2021. I believe with all the young leaders, we shall make a difference. We shall continue to serve to change life in District 3310. Once again, a big hand to our future leaders. Thank you, guests of honor. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall continue with our dinner, and later we shall invite the guest of honor of today's governor's banquet, past District Governor Lim Hock Tek, to come forward to deliver his speech. But not yet, not yet. Now we shall continue with our dinner first. So in a while, after we have had a bite, we shall be looking forward for the remarks by the guest of honor of today, past District Governor Lim Hock Tek. So ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with this sumptuous dinner. Bon appetit. Thank you. I can feel how patient you are after a long time where we cannot meet physically to say hello and chit chat and talk about all our incoming meaningful projects which will be conducted. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, may I invite my co-MC for tonight, PP Phu Kok Hing, to come forward to introduce the guest of honor for today's governor's banquet. PP Phu.
Okay. All right. Thank you, our handsome MC. My fellow Rotarians and ladies and gentlemen, please lend me your ears. Before we invite this great man to address us, he was an agro consultant by his own profession. He joined the Rotary Club of Johor Bahru in the year 1975. And he was very quick that he became the president in the year 1978-79. Despite that, Johor Bahru was a very big club, the biggest club in Johor and Malacca with all the professionals. He joined Rotary. Yes, he became the president in 1978-79. And this man became the district governor in the year 1999-20. He was happily married to Sally, and they were blessed with four children. And not only career, he's a successful career man, he is also a good husband, a good father, and he brought up 4 children, all are successful, and he should be proud with all his children with great success in career. One of his boys is now currently an associate professor of Melbourne Business School. Another boy is also a doctor specialist in the Singapore hospital. And the third boy is very far away from the father. He is a banker in New York, USA. And the daughter also is a proud lady, and the father should be proud with the darling girl. This girl is a counselor as a counselor of Monash University. And all the 4 children are quite productive with 5 grandchildren for the grandfather and grandma. This great man is none other than our PDG Lim Hock Tek from the Rotary Club of Johor Bahru. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you PDG Lim Hock Tek from the Rotary Club of Johor Bahru.
Thank you, PP Fu, for the introduction. District Governor Raja Mohan Munisami and your charming spouse, District Governor-elect Dolly Yap, Rotary officers, friends, and my fellow Rotarians. Good evening. My wife Sally and I are delighted to be with all of you at this evening's function, and we would like to thank you for your gracious invitation. As this event is in conjunction with the 31st District 3310 Training Seminar, it marks not only the end of an arduous stretch of training sessions, but prepares the groundwork for the change of guards for the Rotary movement in our district comes 1st July 2021. I personally had attended most of the training sessions, and I must admit that the programs drawn up were informative, relevant, and inspirational. I'm sure all attendees have benefited immensely and are ready to move forward. I wish them every success. In this connection, I would like to congratulate the convener and District Governor-elect Dolly Yip and the team for the job well done. A special mention too to PDG Andre Suharto, our Learning and Development Committee Chairman, and his team of trainers for having drawn up a superb set of training programs and for having effectively executed them. Let us give them a round of applause. Earlier on, we witnessed the installation of DGE Dolly Yap as the next District 3310 Governor. I would like to congratulate her for taking up the challenge of governorship and also for being the First Lady Governor of District 3310. You have inspired our ladies in ways more than one. And I now call upon all of you to give her a standing ovation. From what we have seen over the last few days, she has really done extremely well. Let us take our hat off to her. Can I also, at this stage, ask for a standing ovation for what we have experienced over the last few days and tonight for the two clubs, the Rotarians and their spouses, that they have organized this function so well. Let's give them another ovation. Thank you very much. It just shows that what Rotarians can do when they get together. Thank you very much. To outgoing District Governor Raja Mohan, you and your officers have achieved a meaningful and fulfilling year despite the difficulties, obstacles, and problems created by the COVID-19. I'm sure the Rotarians of District 3310 are extra appreciative of the contributions you and your team members have made. Rotary International President-elect 2021-2022, Shekhar Mehta, has made a call to all Rotarians worldwide to serve to change lives, to grow more and to do more. To this call, I'm sure Rotarians in District 3310 will surely respond positively. At this juncture, I would like to touch a little on the spirit of Rotary in our district. From a small beginning, not too long ago, our district has witnessed this spirit being lively, bursting with sparks of volunteerism, and filled with warmth and sincerity. This I would like to think of as the magic of Rotary. And as I stand here tonight, I feel deeply humbled to note that this magic of Rotary is still very much alive. It has been binding and is still binding so many of us together as though we are members of a family, offering our time, talents, resources, and intelligence to work voluntarily with endless dedication, motivated by a desire to help our fellow men while asking for nothing in return. Fellow Rotarians, this special blessing is ours. Therefore, let us treasure this magical spirit, keeping it alive and spreading for many more years to come. Each one of us with them have our own magical Rotary story to tell. Good night.
A hungry man is always a successful man. From what PDG Lim Hock Tek has told us, he almost attended all the session of past training. So I believe he was so hungry for the knowledge. That's why it makes him a very successful past district governor in our district 3310. Once again, a very big hand to our guest of honor for today, past district governor Lim Hock Tek. Thank you very much. Now, dear ladies and gentlemen, as you have seen, there was one gentleman who always ran here and there, up and down, for the success and smoothness of today's governor's banquet. He is none other than our co-organizing chair, past president, Teo Cheng Chuan. Now, it is my pleasure to welcome PP Teo to come forward to the stage to express a word of thanks to guests and our guest of honor for today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome past President Teo Cheng Chuan.
Good evenings, PDGs, our organized chairmen, PB Chong, DG Idoli, all the PE presidents, past presidents, and my fellow Rotarians. Okay. I just would like to vote my thanks for all your participations, and in the end, I just would like to again, in fact, tonight is special because in the past, I'm the only person alone to sitting in front to controlling all the devices, the computers, right? But today I feel great because there is a team with me. Can we give them a round of applause? So, as what my president's leader mentioned yesterday, we are enjoying the fellowship together with Rotary Club Kulai, having these events successful. We enjoy during all the walkings and committees. Kulai class has traveled a few times to Batu Pahat, okay, but we also paid them some food. I think they enjoy. Anyway, just a simple keynote. Thank you very much.
Right. Now, I would like to invite our OC to come down to the VIP table to present. To come to the VIP table to present a token of appreciation to our guest of honor of this beautiful evening, to our past District Governor Lim Hock Tek, accompanied by District Governor-elect Dolly Yip and past District Governor Engineer Cha Kam Long. I would like to invite charming spouse Sally to accompany to the group photo session. Our PDG is a very disciplined man. At this moment, he never forget his mask. So he was asking us to bring him his mask so that we can always follow the standard operation procedure. Thank you, guests of honor, past District Governor Lim Hock Tek and charming spouse Sally, for joining us in this memorable Governor's Banquet 2021-2022. With your presence, we are truly delighted to be inspired by you and your charming spouse. PDG Lim Hock Tek, you are indeed our living example, role model for us to grow stronger and continue to serve to change life in our community. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, dear guests, I'm sure tonight we had a lot of memorable and joyous moments, and I'm sure we will put this deep inside our heart and make us a stronger Rotarian to continue to serve above self. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want more entertainment? Do you want more songs? Yes or no? Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm sure.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, on stage now we have our Rotarian Carrie Ang. Is our own family member from the Rotary Club of Batu Pahat. Rotarian Carrie Ang is going to present us a few beautiful music to us. Let us give a big round of applause to Rotarian Carrie Ang.
Hello, thank you.
Everyone, good evening everyone. I'm Brandon from Batu Pahat of Rotary Club of Batu Pahat. I would like to sing a song tonight to all of you people here. That's called Love Yourself from Justin Bieber.
You getting using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying, oh my God, I am. And I didn't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want think that I still care, I don't. But you still hit my phone up and baby, I've been moving on, and I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never lied to Adam, I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. And when you told me that you hated my friends, the only problem was where you were not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, and tried to make me forget where I came from. And I don't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want thinking I still care, I don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby, I've been moving on, and I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never lied to Adam, I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. For the time that you made me feel small, I feel in love, now I feel nothing at all. I never feel so low when I was vulnerable. Was I fool to let you break down my world? Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. Okay, thank you everyone. 朋友，兄弟对家人好。久久的时候，却忘了爱你的他们。你得意的时候，却想换
问一下，几时要开始？
再也不理陪你多患难的人，只要你肯相信我。
Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears. Well, our pianist is a Rotarian, Kerry from the Rotary Club of Batu Pahat. Even though he's a member of Batu Pahat Rotarian, but he actually owns a company in Kuala Lumpur. So last night he traveled from KL all the way to Johor Bahru just to attend this event and give the performance. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together and give him a big applause? Thank you, Kerry.
So now let's welcome Rotarian Vanessa for her song My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Every night in my dreams
Thank you, Carrie, and thank you, Vanessa, for the beautiful My Heart Will Go On. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, all our hearts for Rotary will go on and make District 3310 a greater success in year 2021-22. Thank you once again, Carrie and Vanessa.
Fellow Rotarians and distinguished guests, all good things must come to an end. And we are coming to the end of our governor's banquet. Once again, on behalf of the technical team of the governor's banquet, we'd like to extend our big thank you to those on Zoom from Singapore, from Sandakan, from Sarawak, all right, Kota Kinabalu, and from my good friend, President Roger from Rotary Club of Bugis Junction. All right, so we are going to turn off the Zoom in a few minutes time. All right, thank you to all the Rotarians from Singapore, Sabah, Sarawak. Good night, take care, and see you again in person. Thank you. Bye bye.